Hello, welcome back to another mindful fitness session. Today we are doing a meditation with a deep stretch and balancing session. Now this is an incredibly good session for you to do first thing in the morning because it gets you in the zone, it gets you focused, ready for the day ahead. So especially if you've got a busy day, you've got lots to get done, you need to really focus on your tasks and be present. This is going to set you up perfectly. It's also fantastic to do because it's going to be a little bit of a challenge with the balancing exercises, and it's always good to challenge ourselves first thing in the morning because this just sets us up with that motivation to move forward and continue to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. It's also fantastic just to do this session at the end of the day because it is also relaxing. We're going to be doing some nice deep stretching. Now this meditation today is a great meditation for setting your intentions and also for bringing some focus into the mind. So we're going to start by just relaxing through the shoulders, maybe give them a wiggle. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a full exhale. And gently close your eyes. I just want you to begin by gently observing the breath. Notice if there's any thought patterns, any particular thought patterns in your mind at the moment. Notice what's there, if there's any busyness. And whatever's there, just recognize it without any judgment. Give yourself permission to just be here completely in this moment, and even if you have things on your mind, things that you've got to do, allow yourself to let go and just know that by being here, by taking this time, by quietening the noise, you're going to be able to move forward and take better action, more efficient action, better quality action. Now, with your awareness on the breath, I want you to really focus on the breath. So follow the breath from the moment that it begins all the way to the end, and focus on that point at the top of the inhale. Notice what comes into that moment of stillness, if anything drifts in to your awareness, and then follow the breath as you exhale, all the way from the beginning of the exhale to the end of the exhale, staying with it the whole time. And then noticing that point at the bottom of the exhale. Is there anything there? What does it feel like? Are there any qualities around that moment? Now continue this practice, really focusing on the breath and not just the in-breath as a whole, but each part of the in-breath. Notice how it changes. Notice how it moves through the body. Notice how the sound changes, how your energy changes, and paying particular attention to the moments of stillness in between the breath. with the breath completely along its journey in and out of the body. Letting go of anything else. There's nothing here to focus on except for the breath. Tuning into the subtleties of the breath. And noticing when your awareness tries to pull you away. Letting go of that desire to go elsewhere. And just knowing that this experience with the breath will be so much fuller if you keep your attention on it completely. It will be so much more valuable, so much more fulfilling. Staying with the breath for a few more rounds. Staying with it the whole time. On the next exhale, just release and let go of your focus. Soften through the body, soften the mind. And think about what it is that you would like to focus on today. What quality would you like to invite into your day today? What intention would you like to live through today? What's going to help you to live as your most authentic self, to live with value, and to get done the things that you desire to get done today? Or maybe you're just taking the day off, so your intention might be just to relax, to bring that feeling of relaxation into every moment. It could be to be present as you work on something important. It could be to invite in as much love as you can as you spend time with your family or your partner. Or work on loving yourself. When your intention has come to mind, just focus all your awareness on it and affirm it to yourself. I choose love. I choose presence. Whatever it is. You can also affirm it with the words I am, or I invite in. Repeat this affirmation a few times in your mind, connecting the breath. So you might want to breathe in, I am. Exhale, present. Or breathe in, I am, present. And then exhale. And allow that feeling to come into the body now with your breathing. So as you inhale, see if you can cultivate that feeling now of being present, of being loving, focused, free, relaxed, whatever it is. Feel it in your heart. Allow that feeling to spread through your body into every cell of your body, into the essence of you. Feel it grow stronger with each breath. You are in control of how you feel. You choose the qualities through which you live. You choose the emotions that you want to invite into your life. You choose your actions and you align them with what's important to you. Take one last deep breath, feeling the energy in the heart, feeling your intention through your whole body. And release. And start to move the body, move through the shoulders, move in a way that feels good to you. As you start to come back to the room and open your eyes. Now we have set our intention and we've focused our mind. We're going to move into the stretching and balance session. So let's begin. Okay guys, we're going to begin at the bottom of our mat in a standing position. Now just to begin, I'd like you to bring your awareness into the feet and feel the feet against the ground. And try and press into all four corners of the feet. And let your shoulders relax. And take a deep grounding breath in and exhale. And just imagine that you're rooted into the earth through your feet. On the next inhale, bring your hands onto your heart. Draw the shoulder blades together, press the palms together. And then we're going to exhale and fold down. Bringing our hands onto the mat, we're going to walk out. So try and keep your legs straight here if you can. If you need to bend them, that's fine. Walking out into a high plank position now. Now depending on how strong you feel through the core, you might want to drop the knees down because we don't want to sag the hips. So if you're here and you feel the hips sagging, or if you're poking your bum up, then it's best that you bring the knees down. We want to find some nice tightness through the core and in the glutes as well. And the shoulders are above the wrists. So you've always got the option when we do this position here in high plank to bring the knees down. It's much better that you do this rather than that in your form slip and doing this. So we're going to lower our chest down to the ground, so you might want to drop the knees if you haven't already, and bring the chest down. And then open up through the chest, rolling the shoulders back, tuck the elbows in, keep the neck neutral. Exhale, bring it down. On the next inhale, we're going to push up again, this time extending the arms fully, lifting the legs up. So we're just pressing into the tops of the feet and really opening through the chest. Lift the gaze. And exhale, release down, knees and chest. Okay, push back once more. This time bringing the heels onto the bum and coming into child's pose. Take some nice deep grounding breaths here in child's pose, breathing into the lower back. And then walk the hands towards the knees, sit back on the heels. We're going to link our fingers behind the body. Roll the shoulders back and open through the chest. We want to try and pull the hands away from the body and down. So you should feel a stretch through the shoulders and the chest. And gently tuck your chin. And breathing deep. On the next exhale, I want you to release the arms and relax. Good stuff. Okay, leading with the heart. Come into tabletop position. So tabletop, we want to stack the shoulders directly above the wrists, knees below the hips. We're going to switch on the core. So we want to make sure that we're not arching here through the back. So draw the belly in. Now if you feel around your core area, you'll feel if it's switched on and activated. We want to keep it activated, so we don't want to be rounding or arching. We want to try and have a flat back. Now we're going to extend our right arm and our left leg. So right arm comes to shoulder height, left leg comes to hip height. Really stable through the body. So in this position, we want to focus as much as we can on keeping the body still. Reaching away from the body with this right arm and this left leg, so they're pulling in two different directions. The back is flat. Find as much stillness as you can. And release as you exhale, swap sides. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Once again, core is switched on. You can give it a feel, make sure that it's working. Find as much stillness as you can here. Really focus. Pulling the arm and the leg in two directions. Staying tall through this right shoulder. And exhale, release. Well done. Okay, we're going to drop the belly now and open through the chest. Take a deep breath in, lift the gaze. And then exhale and round, pulling the belly in. Let the forehead drop. Inhale, opening through the heart, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Keep on moving in this way with your inhale and exhale. extending the breath. So taking in a deep full inhale and then exhale completely as you round, pressing away from the ground. Good stuff. Find your neutral position again. And then just gently shift the bum back onto the heels. Child's pose. Inhale, leading with the heart. We're going to extend the right leg out to the side. So keep the left leg at a 90-degree angle here and press the edge of the right foot into the ground. Bring your right hand onto the right leg and inhale. Reach up, exhale, lean over to the right. Gaze up towards the sky. Deep breaths. With the exhale, see if you can reach a little bit further. And relax, bring it down. Swap sides. Extend the left leg, press the edge of the left foot into the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm. And exhale, lean. Gaze up towards the sky. Feel that stretch here. As you exhale, see if you can deepen it. One more, keep fully focused on the breath. Release. Good stuff. Come back here into tabletop position. We're going to swing our right leg round. So switch on the core to do this. Swing it round so that you're in a lunge position here. The legs are both at 90 degrees. Now just sink the hips. And you can also walk this back leg back a little bit. So tuck the toes and then just walk it back. So you're deepening the stretch. Listen to your body. Find a good spot for you to stop and then sinking the hips forward. Keep your fingertips on the ground and just relax the shoulders and open through the chest. Gaze forwards. Feel the stretch through that hip. Keeping your focus fully on the breath. Good stuff. And then extend the front leg. So you're straightening the front leg. And then just fold down into this leg. So you want to just relax the head and the neck. You can have your fingertips on the ground if you can't keep them on the ground. You can just rest them on this leg. So find what works for you. You might be able to bring the palms down and then let the head become loose. Maybe shake the head a few times, loosen the neck. And then inhale and lift, exhale, push forwards again. Okay, we're going to lift this back knee up, so tuck the toes and lift, coming into a runner's lunge. Now from here, we're going to spring up, so lift this back leg, and then we're going to extend into warrior three, which is a balance pose. So I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to move. So we're going from here, we're going to spring to here, and then lift the body, bring your hands to your heart. So what we want to try and do here is create a T shape with the body. So it doesn't matter if you can't bring your body parallel, you can't bring it all the way down, even if you're just here, that's fine. Try and create a straight line from your head to your toes. Hands at your heart, press the palms together, draw the shoulder blades down. Putting the weight in this stationary foot, you can have a little bend in the knee. If you're feeling really balanced, straighten it up. This pose takes a lot of focus, so focus fully on the breath. Challenge yourself to balance. Release anything from your mind that is preventing you from balancing and focusing fully. Let's take one more breath. And then exhale, step back into your lunge position. Okay, in this runner's lunge, just bring your fingertips onto the ground and gently move in circles with this front knee. Just working this hip joint. Breathing. And then drop the back knee. Send this leg back to the starting position. So bring your hands to the left hand side, using the core. Send that leg back, nice and smooth. Okay, back into tabletop. We're bringing the opposite leg forward this time. So once again, you want to use the core here. So draw the belly in. Bring the hands over to the right, swinging the leg round. Okay, if you can't do it like that, that's fine. Just move into this position as best you can. Okay, so we're going to walk this knee back again. Go as deep as you can without hurting yourself, obviously, and then let the hips sink and open through the chest. Breathing deep, focusing on the breath and nothing else. Allow yourself to be here in this moment. Cultivate that ability to be present and focused, to let go of distractions. Okay, extending the front leg, push back. Let the forehead drop down towards the leg. Relax the neck. Give it a shake maybe. Yes and no. Take some more deep breaths here. And then inhale and lift. And exhale, push forward. Okay, tuck the toes, lift the back knee into runner's lunge. We're going to move into our warrior pose again. So our balancing pose. So when you're ready, spring up, lift the leg, bring the hands to your hearts. Press the palms together. Draw the shoulder blades together and down your back. Try and find that T shape, straightening this leg if you can, pulling this leg away from the body. That's going to help you to balance. Find something to focus on. And then fully bring your awareness onto the breath. Nothing distracting you. Be here, fully be focused. Let's do one more breath here. And then exhale, step back into runner's lunge. Good stuff. Okay, in runner's lunge now. Moving forwards and backwards, making some circles with this hip. Try and keep the weight in the heel so you're not tipping into the toes. Open through the heart. Breathing. Drop the back knee down. Bring your hands to the right hand side. Switch on the core. Send that leg back. Good job. Just rest in child's pose for a few breaths. Forehead onto the ground, or you can stack it on your arms. If you can't bring it all the way down, bum onto the heels, knees as wide as you feel comfortable. The wider they go, the more of a hip opening you're going to get. Finding that space in the lower back as you breathe. Inhale, lead with the heart into tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes and just push the bum back onto the heels. So we're just gently stretching the ankles and the toes. And as we sit here, we're also going to stretch the neck. So gently keeping your toes where they are. Tip your head to the right hand side. And feel that gentle stretch. You can close your eyes and rest. And then over to the left. And release the feet. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to come to a standing position. Now, just think about your core and your feet against the ground again. So imagine those roots. This is going to help you to balance in this next pose or these next couple of poses. I want you to start by lifting your left leg. So you're rooted through the ground in this right foot. So imagine those roots. Bring your knee to about hip height. Switch on the core. Find your balance, let the shoulders relax. And then send this foot back as you do grab the ankle. I want you to try and kick into this hand so that you're opening up through this hip. As you do, we're going to extend the arm forward. So grab the ankle, kick, open and extend. Find your focal point and hold. You're also opening up through this shoulder, so let this shoulder open fully and gently stretch the chest and the shoulder as well. One more breath here. And let it release. Well done. Just bring it back to the starting position and then bring it down. Good stuff. Staying on the right foot. Lift the left leg again. We're going to go into tree pose. So you've got a few options here. You can bring your foot onto the lower leg. So we're going to open up through this hip. Bring the foot onto the lower leg or above the knee. So we can go here, Or you can bring it all the way up onto the front of this thigh here. Okay, so whichever option is best for you. I find this one easier, so I'm going to go with this one. Now, thinking about the core, we don't want to be overarching the back, so you don't want to be tipping forward like this. So draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone. Try and find some stability through the core. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Draw the shoulder blades together. Focus on the breath. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. You can bring your hands out to the sides in cactus pose, which might help you to balance when you close your eyes. So bring them out, draw the shoulder blades together, and then close your eyes. This is the ultimate test of how focused you can be. See how many breaths you can hold that position for with your eyes closed now. Don't worry if that seems impossible right now. It can take a lot of practice, but when you really nail it, that's when you're truly focused. So it's really good to practice this before a day where you feel like you need to really focus on something, on one task. So give it another go. Closing the eyes. It's okay if you're moving, because trees tend to move in the wind, so it's completely normal. Okay, once you've given it a good go, I'm going to swap legs. So bring your weight fully into the left foot now, and imagine those roots are anchoring you into the ground. Lift the right knee up to hip height. Send it back, grab the ankle, and reach the arm forward as you kick back. Open through this hip and this shoulder. Hold it there, deep breaths. Find something in front of you to focus on to help you balance. One more breath. And release. Oh, bring it back to the starting point and then down. Okay, you might find one side is more balanced than the other, completely normal. Okay, once again bring this right leg up, knee to hip height. Find your position for tree pose, below the knee, above the knee, or up on the top of the thigh. Thinking about the core, so we don't want to tip our pelvis forward or arch the back. So draw it in, imagine that you're zipping your body up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Draw the shoulder blades down. Finding something to focus on. Really focusing on the breath as well, and then you can come into cactus with the arms, close the eyes. See how many breaths you can do. I like to always try to do 3 full cycles, so 3 in and out breaths. That's the challenge that I'm setting you. That's what you've got to aim for. So don't worry if you can't do it today, but come back to this. So good for focus, bringing you into the present, because you can't physically be off in your head and do this pose. So it's a really good one. Let's give it another go. Closing the eyes. Okay guys, when you're giving that your best shot, release the leg back down. Good job. This is a really good strengthening exercise for the leg as well. As you might notice, you might really feel that in your leg. And we're opening up the hips, so it's a great all-round exercise, that one. Okay, let's bring it down onto the ground. And onto our backs. And just pull the knees in. Let your shoulders melt into the ground. You might want to rock gently and massage your back against the ground. Extend your right leg, keep your left knee pulled in, anchor down through this right hip. And then just gently work this left hip by moving the leg left and right, forwards and backwards, maybe drawing some circles with the knee. And then bring your right hand onto the outside of the left leg and pull it over the body. Extend the left arm out to the side, gaze across the left fingers. Rolling back and pulling the right knee in, extending the left. Melt through the shoulders and start to work that right hip. And then pull it over to the other side. Extend the right arm, you can extend it out or just relax it here. And gaze to the right. Close your eyes. And roll back to the centre, pull the knees in one last time. And we're going to roll up along the spine a few times for fun. So bringing some energy back into the body. And then coming all the way up. And come to a seated position. Just close your eyes. We're going to take a few moments here. So notice how you feel, if you feel more present and focused. And affirm to yourself how you choose to feel today. I choose confidence. I choose love. I choose presence and focus. So whatever it is that you're calling for today, whatever it is that you need, call it in now. Notice how your body feels. Feel the breath flowing through the body. finish with 3 conscious breaths together. So take a deep inhale into the belly. I'm going to exhale through the mouth with a big sigh. Letting go of anything else that's remaining here that doesn't serve us. Inhale fully through the belly. Exhale, letting go. And one more. Let it all out. Okay, moving the body, gently opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that session has made you feel relaxed, focused, however it is that you choose to feel today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.